I'm going to show you how much money my visual novel, Across Kiloparsecs, made on Steam. First, as a bit of context, let's look at the wish lists leading up to launch. I posted the Steam page in mid-July of 2023. The game participated in NextFest February 2024, entering with 116 and exiting with 194 wish lists, for a gain of 67%. It launched on March 4th, 2024. The biggest wishlist spike was on launch day. There was a visual novel fest a year later in 2024 that also gave a small wishlist spike. On launch day, there were 220 wishlists, and that rose to 290 during launch week. It currently has 378. During launch week, it sold 24 copies for a gross revenue of $106. Most of the buyers were in the US and the UK. It has one review, and it's positive. I'm glad at least one person enjoyed it. As the reviewer said, it was overpriced for the approximately 1 hour of content. I lowered the price to $3 at some point a few months after launch, maybe about 6 months after. It was before the Visual Novel Fest in any case. The lifetime gross revenue for the game since launch has been $179. Net after taxes and Steam fees is almost exactly the $100 I spent on the listing fee. For the country breakdown, it was a bit surprising that there was a significant number of buyers from the German-speaking countries Germany and Austria, despite it only being released in English. It usually sells another copy or two in every Steam sale, and has sold 14 copies this year for a gross revenue of $36, or about $20 after taxes and Steam fees. That's enough to pay my water bill for a month. Surprisingly, there have been 0 refunds so far. The soundtrack is also listed for sale separately, and that has done $9 in gross sales, plus about $1 in streaming royalties across all of the streaming services. The cost to create Across Kiloparsecs was approximately $1,000, mostly but not quite entirely art costs. This, plus the investment of the listing fee, makes for a profit margin of about negative 91%. I have other game launches that I plan to detail, so subscribe if you don't want to miss those. I've already detailed my first game, the roguelike Beast Dungeon, and there's a link to that in the description. Thanks for watching.